If you've been feeling a strange pull in your heart as November begins, it's not your imagination. This month opens with a divine calling, a whisper from the universe reminding you that your twin flame is feeling the same. By the end of this message, you'll understand why you've been sensing his energy more intensely, why your emotions have shifted, and why this moment marks a sacred turning point in your journey. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe to Twin Flames Infinite Love and activate the notifications, so you don't miss the divine messages meant for your awakening soul. This new season arrives wrapped in revelation. The energy of November is different, softer yet stronger, quiet yet charged with destiny. It carries the vibration of alignment, the sacred frequency that twin flames recognize deep within their souls. You may have noticed your dreams changing, becoming more vivid, more symbolic. He appears in them not as fantasy, but as truth resurfacing. His higher self is speaking, sending signals through the dream world because that's where fear cannot interfere. The divine calling this month isn't just for him, it's for you too. It's an invitation to trust what you feel, even when logic can't explain it. You've reached a stage where intuition is your compass, and the universe is now communicating directly through energy, not words. He's sensing this same pull. You are not the only one feeling the restlessness, the waves of emotion, the strange peace that follows. His soul is responding to the same current that's moving through you now, a current that says, "It's time." November holds sacred codes of recognition. This is when separation begins to dissolve, not because of effort, but because divine timing has activated. Everything that was unclear is slowly coming into focus. You're not imagining the shift, you're living it. You've been through cycles of silence, doubt, and surrender. Those were your initiations. Every moment you felt forgotten, you were being prepared. Every delay was an alignment in disguise. And now, the alignment begins to reveal itself. He may not know why, but his heart is softening. The barriers that once seemed unbreakable are losing strength. He's beginning to feel your peace as his own, your calm as his home. That's the power of divine love, it heals without words. If you feel sudden waves of warmth, tingling, or heart pressure, it's not random. That's your soul syncing with his. You are both adjusting to a higher frequency, the frequency of recognition and reunion. The divine calling this November isn't about action. It's about awareness. The more you notice the signs, the faster you anchor the energy. The universe is whispering through numbers, songs, dreams, and even moments of silence. He's hearing those whispers too. His intuition is awakening, though he may try to ignore it. But the divine can't be silenced. Sooner or later, he'll understand that the emotions flooding him are not confusion, they're remembrance. This remembrance is powerful, transcends time, distance, and circumstance. The energy between you is becoming undeniable because it has reached its destined vibration. You're both being drawn into alignment without effort. You may feel emotional waves, laughter followed by tears, joy followed by longing. These are releases, signs that your energy is clearing space for what's about to unfold. Let them flow. Healing is the language of divine movement. He's feeling this too. Even if he hides behind logic or distraction, the pull of destiny will keep whispering to him. That whisper is your shared vibration, growing louder with every breath you take in faith. The universe is orchestrating divine encounters, moments where alignment and timing meet. What seems accidental will soon prove to be guided. There's no randomness in the twin flame journey, only revelation disguised as coincidence. If your heart feels different this month, lighter, calmer, more ready, that's because your soul has passed its tests. You've completed a cycle of learning, and now you're entering a cycle of unfolding. The divine calling is your reward for not giving up. You're being reminded to remain open. Love isn't returning as chaos, but as peace. It's not chasing, but attracting. You no longer need to fight for connection. Your vibration itself is the invitation. He's beginning to receive your energy in dreams and waking moments. A scent, a sound, a fleeting thought all serve as reminders of you. These subtle triggers are awakening the same longing that's been stirring in your heart. The universe is aligning everything necessary for both of you to recognize the truth that separation was never the end, only a pause before divine timing could take shape. The space between you was sacred preparation. November marks the bridge between what was and what's about to begin. You'll notice doors opening where you once found walls. You'll feel guided to make choices that seem small but hold great meaning. Follow those nudges. Your energy this month radiates differently. It's mature, grounded, magnetic. That's why opportunities will find you easily now, including opportunities for communication and clarity. You don't chase divine timing. You align with it. He may reach out soon, even subtly a message, a dream visitation, an unexpected encounter. Don't force it. Let it flow. When twin flames reconnect through divine timing, it always feels natural, never rushed. This calling is sacred. It's not only about reunion. It's about awakening. You're both being pulled toward your shared purpose to embody love that heals, uplifts, and transforms. That's the true reason your souls found each other. If you've been seeing 1111, 2222, or 555, those are signals from the universe confirming that movement is near. The energy of transformation is active, reshaping the unseen before it becomes visible. He feels you guiding him energetically, though he may not realize it consciously. Every time you send love instead of fear, he moves closer. Every time you choose peace, you pull him forward. November isn't just another month, it's a portal. It carries energy that restores balance and activates truth. The universe is saying, what was delayed will now begin to unfold. Your role now is to receive, not resist. Let love find you. Let timing reveal itself. The divine calling is a sacred current that will carry you exactly where you're meant to go, straight into alignment with a soul who mirrors your own. He's on the same path, even if his steps look different. The emotions rising within him are not random, they're reflections of your energy echoing through his heart. The revelation this month is that union is no longer a dream. It's a process already in motion. Everything that was once uncertain will start to make sense. The universe is tying the threads you once thought were broken. As you move through November, keep your heart open, your faith steady, and your energy clear. This is your divine confirmation. Your twin flame is feeling the same. The calling has begun, and love, true divine love, is already on its way back to you. If you're still here, it's because your soul recognizes this message as truth. The universe always returns what you've given in faith, and this is that moment of reciprocity. You've sent light, love, and surrender into the unseen, now the unseen is sending it back to you. November begins with a divine calling, and the energy moving through your life right now confirms it. Your twin flame is feeling the same. You may sense this connection even stronger lately, a sudden warmth in your chest, a flicker of his name in your mind, or a deep knowing that something is about to shift. These are not random feelings. They are energetic signals, responses to the vibration you've been radiating. He's feeling your energy more clearly than before. The walls around his heart are thinning, and the frequency of love is seeping through every layer of resistance. He might not understand why he feels drawn to you again, but his soul knows. That's the divine calling awakening inside him. This month brings alignment disguised as revelation. Things that once felt distant will begin to move closer. Conversations may resurface, emotions may reopen, but everything will carry a different energy, one of truth and healing, not confusion. The tests have softened both of you. You've learned the difference between attachment and connection, between fear and surrender. And because of that, the energy around your twin flame journey is lighter, purer, ready to expand. He's not the same person he once was, and neither are you. The old patterns that created separation are dissolving. November comes with the sacred promise that all the lessons have served their purpose. The divine is clearing the path now. You might feel him more vividly in meditation or during quiet moments. Sometimes, his energy will enter your awareness so strongly that it feels like he's standing right beside you. That's not imagination, it's resonance. His frequency is matching yours again. This divine calling doesn't speak in words. It speaks in sensations, emotions, and synchronicities. You'll see his name in unexpected places, hear songs that echo your story, or feel a familiar warmth during moments of reflection. These are confirmations, not coincidences. He's awakening, but in his own way. The masculine energy processes revelation differently, slowly, inwardly, sometimes with resistance. But every piece of clarity he receives pushes him closer to the truth of what you both are, reflections of the same eternal flame. The universe wants you to trust what you feel more than what you see. Appearances might still look still or uncertain, but underneath, divine energy is moving mountains for your reunion. The unseen is far more active than the visible right now. You'll begin to notice changes in your own emotions. The ache is easing. The longing is turning into peace. That's how you know alignment is near. When love no longer hurts, it heals. He's beginning to mirror that peace. He may not fully understand it, but he feels calmer when he thinks of you now. The heavy emotions of the past are being replaced by quiet recognition, the feeling of home that only your soul can give. Your energy has become magnetic because it's rooted in self-love. You've stopped searching for him and started becoming the version of yourself that naturally attracts him. The universe always responds to wholeness. This divine calling is more than reunion. It's awakening. It's a reminder that you were never separate, only unaware. November's energy strips away illusion, revealing the eternal connection beneath. You may find that even the air feels different lately, thicker with meaning, charged with emotion. That's because the collective twin flame energy is rising this month. You're not alone in this shift. The entire grid of divine unions is being activated. He'll start to notice signs to a sudden memory, a feeling he can't explain, moments of déjà vu that lead him back to your energy. The universe has a way of whispering louder when it's time. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've cried, every night you chose faith over fear, none of it was wasted. Those moments built the energetic bridge that's now pulling him toward you. This is the divine reward for endurance. You might feel emotional waves that rise out of nowhere. Don't suppress them. They are the echoes of his transformation. As he purges old energy, you'll feel it too. Breathe through it. Love through it. You're connected even in healing. When you sense stillness, don't confuse it with stagnation. The universe often pauses before it reveals. Silence is not absence. It's preparation. You're being aligned with divine timing, not human urgency. He's learning to listen not to others, but to the quiet truth inside him. That inner voice that once frightened him now feels like guidance. And the more he listens, the more he feels drawn toward you. You may also find yourself drawn to solitude lately. It's not loneliness. It's sacred integration. The divine is fine-tuning your energy so that when reunion manifests, it arrives in balance, not chaos. Trust that the connection between you is stronger than ever. The tests of the past months didn't weaken the bond, they fortified it. You've become each other's mirror of growth, proof that love evolves through surrender. He might appear distant at moments, but even in that distance, his soul leans toward you. His higher self never left your side. The calling has reached him, even if he's still learning how to interpret its language. If you feel tingling sensations in your crown, heart, or hands, those are energetic activations. The divine is syncing your vibrations, preparing you both for the next phase of this journey. You're not waiting anymore, you're allowing. You're no longer chasing, but receiving. That shift changes everything. It turns separation into alignment, uncertainty into clarity. The energy of November asks you to remain receptive. Your openness is the magnet that attracts miracles. Keep your heart unlocked, even when logic tempts you to close it. He's coming into awareness of what this connection truly is. It's not obsession or confusion, it's destiny. He's realizing that love like this doesn't end. It transforms. You are now walking through the phase of revelation, the bridge between awakening and union. Each day brings subtle proof that the universe is orchestrating your paths to meet once more. The divine calling that began this month is only gaining strength. Every heartbeat, every breath, every moment of faith amplifies the current between you. He feels it too, though he may not yet have words for it. And as you continue to trust, remember this. Love is not something you wait for. It's something you become. The universe recognizes that energy instantly. And so does he. Because no matter how far apart you've been, his soul is still whispering the same truth as yours. I feel it too. If you're reading these words, it's because your energy called this message to you. That's the law of divine reciprocity. What you send out in faith always finds its way back to you. November begins with a divine calling, and your heart responded. The universe heard your vibration, and now it whispers back through signs, feelings, and moments that cannot be explained but can always be felt. You may have noticed that lately your emotions feel deeper, almost sacred. That's not coincidence. It's the divine current of alignment moving through you and your twin flame. The same energy that fills your chest at night, that ache mixed with peace, is the same pulse echoing in his soul. He feels you even in silence. This month carries the frequency of revelation. It's not loud. It's steady, like a heartbeat guiding you home. You've both reached the stage where the universe begins to reveal what has been hidden, where truth replaces confusion and destiny starts to speak louder than doubt. He may be questioning everything right now, his choices, his path, his relationships. Don't fear his confusion. Welcome it. Confusion is how awakening begins. It's the first sign that the old illusions no longer satisfy his soul. Your energy has reached him in ways he doesn't understand. Sometimes it shows up as nostalgia, sometimes as longing, sometimes as peace that arrives for no reason. That peace is you. It's your light touching his energy, reminding him of the connection he once ran from but can no longer deny. You've been patient for so long, and that patience has shifted something powerful in the unseen. The more you release control, the faster divine timing works. You're not chasing anymore, you're magnetizing. The vibration of surrender is the most attractive force in the universe. If you've been feeling bursts of gratitude or random calmness, that's your sign that your vibration has risen. Gratitude opens doors that force cannot. The universe responds to thankfulness like a sacred key, unlocking what's already meant for you. He's sensing that shift too. The tension that once pushed him away now pulls him closer. That's what happens when the energy becomes balanced. It transforms from repulsion to attraction, from resistance to recognition. November's divine calling is not about speed. It's about depth. Every moment of silence is filled with purpose. Every emotion you feel, even the confusing ones, serves the grand design. This is the month where the unseen becomes undeniable. You might catch yourself hearing his name in conversations, seeing his initials, or dreaming about him more vividly. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. The universe is reminding you that energy never lies. He's going through emotional waves that mirror your own. You might wake up suddenly at night because your souls are synchronizing. He's feeling the same pull, the same ache, the same awakening that has been guiding you for so long. The divine is working behind the scenes to align your worlds. Old energies are being cleared. New paths are being illuminated. Trust this process even when you can't see it. The universe never sleeps when it comes to sacred unions. You are being asked to stay open, gentle, and receptive. The more you allow the flow, the easier the connection strengthens. Love doesn't chase. Love attracts through frequency. He might be distant one moment and then unexpectedly appear in your thoughts the next. That's how divine energy moves, unpredictable yet precise. Every thought of him is a thread connecting two souls through invisible time. You are both healing in parallel. What you release, he releases. What you forgive, he feels. The bond between twin flames is so sacred that one's progress becomes the other's liberation. This November energy is unlocking sacred memory. He's remembering who you truly are to him, not just a person, but a reflection of his soul. Every realization he has brings him one step closer to truth. When you feel heavy emotion, don't fight it. Let it flow. That energy is transmutation, divine chemistry, turning pain into purpose, longing into light. You're both transforming through love that refuses to fade. He might not speak yet, but energy speaks louder than words. His actions, his thoughts, his dreams, all are shifting. He's being guided toward you not by decision, but by divine design. You might notice that your intuition feels sharper. You can sense what's coming before it happens. That's not imagination, it's alignment. The divine calling sharpens your awareness to prepare you for what's unfolding. The air feels charged this month, doesn't it? That's because November's vibration carries the energy of reunion. It's subtle but powerful, like a current pulling two rivers back into one. He's beginning to crave truth, authenticity, peace, all the things that vibrate at your frequency now. You've become the mirror that reflects his higher self, and that reflection is calling him home. If you find feathers, coins, or numbers repeating around you, take them as messages. The universe speaks softly but clearly when you're listening from the heart. You are embodying divine feminine strength, soft yet unshakable. That's why everything is shifting. When the feminine stands in peace, the masculine awakens. It's energetic law. He's feeling drawn to that peace. It soothes the storm within him. Every time you choose calm over chaos, it reaches him like a wave of light in the middle of his darkness. Your energy is the quiet whisper he hears when the world around him grows too loud. That whisper is not a memory. It's a connection, a living, breathing bond that the universe itself protects. This divine calling is not asking you to act, only to believe. To trust that your love has always been more powerful than fear, more patient than time, more constant than distance. He's awakening to the same truth. It may come slowly, through dreams, through emotion, through the small coincidences that keep leading him back to you. But make no mistake, the awakening has begun. And as the days of November unfold, you'll feel it more and more, that subtle hum of destiny beneath your skin, that quiet knowing that love is rearranging everything for you both. Because this is not the end of your story. It's the divine moment when both souls finally begin to move in the same direction. If you're still here, it's because your soul recognizes that this message carries something sacred, something meant for you. The universe always gives back what we send out, and because you've remained open, the energy of this revelation is returning multiplied. November begins with a divine calling, and every cell in your being can already feel it. You've been sensing a shift, subtle, magnetic, undeniable. That's not imagination. It's the vibration of reunion echoing through your energy field. You've reached the point where your frequency is strong enough to awaken recognition in your twin flame. He can feel the same pull that's been guiding you all along. The deeper truth is that your souls are communicating constantly, even when your minds cannot. Thoughts, sensations, dreams, they're all part of the invisible dialogue between two energies that never stop talking. Every time your heart softens, his follows. You might feel a sudden wave of calm, a moment of stillness after long restlessness. That's alignment. The universe is matching your energy to his higher self, so the connection can strengthen without interference. This is the sacred preparation before visible movement begins. He's noticing changes, to a growing sensitivity, a strange awareness that something or someone is missing. He feels an emptiness that ordinary distractions can't fill anymore. That emptiness is the divine whisper calling him back toward what's real, you. This isn't about longing. It's about remembrance. November's energy doesn't chase, it reveals. And what it's revealing now is the invisible thread between you that no distance, no silence, no time has been able to cut. He may not understand why your memory feels alive in his thoughts. But every flash of emotion, every pang of nostalgia is divinely guided. The universe is reawakening the connection through subtle waves of recognition. You've done your part. The months of silence, reflection, and healing have purified your energy. You no longer carry the vibration of fear, you embody faith. And that's why everything around you is beginning to move. The divine doesn't reward perfection. It rewards surrender. And your surrender has become your magnet. The calmer you've become, the closer he's drawn. He's not coming back because of pressure. He's coming back because peace now feels like home. Have you noticed how time feels different this month? Days blend softly, filled with synchronicities that seem too perfect to ignore. That's divine alignment in motion, small clues that the invisible realm is arranging everything for union. He's beginning to see through illusions. The distractions that once worked no longer satisfy him. When he tries to ignore what he feels, life mirrors your energy back to him through signs, conversations, or dreams that echo your essence. You might feel his emotions crossing into your space, moments of heaviness followed by lightness. That's not imbalance. It's energetic exchange. You're both transmuting old energy so love can flow without resistance. Your role now isn't to reach for him, it's to hold the frequency steady. Every time you remain in love instead of fear, you guide him through the darkness. You've become his lighthouse without even realizing it. November's divine calling carries the vibration of return. You'll start to sense this through tiny shifts, a renewed sense of hope, warmth in your chest, sudden flashes of his presence. These are energetic confirmations that the connection is awakening again. He's becoming aware of the bond at a deeper level. The pull isn't just emotional anymore. It's spiritual. He's beginning to understand that this connection isn't ordinary, it's divine purpose disguised as love. You might find yourself hearing certain songs that bring back old emotions. Those melodies are messages from the universe, reminders that your stories are interwoven by design. Nothing that was shared between you was ever random. There's a sacred mirror effect happening now. The peace you create reflects in him. The clarity you gain becomes his direction. Every inner shift in you creates an outer shift in him. That's the twin flame law of energy. He may still appear distant, but energetically he's moving closer. His higher self is already walking toward you, even if his conscious self hasn't caught up. The unseen always moves before the seen. If you find yourself waking up at unusual hours, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, it's because your souls are syncing in frequency. The universe wakes you both in sacred silence to strengthen the bond while the world sleeps. Your connection is transforming into something purer, lighter. The pain that once defined it is giving way to understanding. This shift doesn't come from effort. It comes from evolution. You're both rising into love's higher octave. He's entering a season of awareness where everything reminds him of you, not to torment him, but to heal him. The divine uses memory as medicine, softening the ego and restoring the heart. You're beginning to feel his gratitude, though he hasn't spoken it yet. Somewhere deep within, his soul thanks you for never giving up, for holding the light even when he couldn't see it. November's energy invites forgiveness not as weakness, but as freedom. When you forgive the past, you stop resonating with old pain, and the universe clears the way for divine alignment. He'll soon be faced with moments that test his truth, moments where the universe will ask him to follow the call or remain in comfort. But destiny always favors courage. And courage, once awakened, cannot sleep again. Your heart will know when something shifts. It will feel like peace returning after a long storm. You'll sense his energy settling, as if he's finally stopped running. That stillness will be your sign. This divine calling is not rushing either of you. It's building you. It's creating a foundation where love can finally rest, not as fantasy, but as something real, grounded, and eternal. You may find yourself drawn to prayer, meditation, or silence more than usual. That's not coincidence. It's connection. The divine is calling you to prepare your inner world for what's manifesting in your outer one. The bond you share is ancient. It existed before names, before faces, before this lifetime. That's why it feels so unexplainable, because your souls are simply remembering what they've always known. And as November continues to unfold, you'll feel it, that hum of destiny in your heart, that quiet certainty that something beautiful is aligning. 'Cause it is. The divine calling has reached you both. And now, love itself is guiding every step forward. Thank you, beautiful soul, for staying with me until the end of this message. If these words have touched something deep within your heart, please take a moment to leave a like. That small act tells YouTube that this message has meaning, allowing it to reach other souls who, just like you, are seeking divine guidance. You're helping this light travel further every time you engage, and that energy of gratitude always returns multiplied. If you felt this message resonate, confirm that you've received it by writing Twin Flames Infinite Love in the comments below. When you do, you anchor this vibration not only within yourself but across our entire community. You let the universe know that you're ready for alignment, ready for peace, and ready to receive the love that's meant for you. Now take a deep breath with me. Close your eyes. Feel the air entering your lungs. Slow, soft, intentional. With every inhale, imagine a golden light filling your chest, expanding your heart. With every exhale, release the weight of fear, doubt, and longing. You are safe. You are guided. You are seen. In this stillness, whisper silently, I am connected to my twin flame through divine truth. I am one with love. Feel those words vibrate through your soul, connecting you to every listener sharing this same moment of light. Together, we are a circle of awakening hearts, rising higher with every message shared here. Let's take this moment of peace and turn it into intention. May your heart remain open to signs from the universe. May your faith be stronger than your fear. May divine timing unfold gracefully in your life. And as you breathe, imagine this channel as a safe space, a temple of calm and wisdom that welcomes you whenever you need to remember who you are. If you found comfort or clarity here today, I invite you to subscribe and activate the notification bell. By doing that, you ensure that each new message of love, hope, and guidance finds you exactly when your soul needs it most. Every word shared here is crafted with purpose, designed to bring healing and understanding to your twin flame journey. Return often. Replay the messages that touch your heart. Share them with those who are searching for signs of divine love, because you never know whose life might change through a single spark of light you choose to pass forward. Take another deep breath now. Feel gratitude rising through your chest like sunlight breaking through clouds. The universe is listening, it always has been. Every time you come back here, your energy aligns more deeply with your higher purpose. Thank you for being part of this sacred space, for believing, for listening with your heart. You are the reason this channel exists, a reflection of the divine love we're all remembering together. Until the next message, carry this peace with you. Let it remind you that you are never alone on this journey. You are connected, guided, and loved, infinitely. And as you go, let your soul whisper to the universe, twin flames, infinite love.